My name is Joe. I'm going to test the strength of the Kong kicker. I'm just setting it up here. I got a cutting tray. This is the Kong 110. I got it full of ice so it won't tip over when I'm standing on the side table. So I'm trying to see. I weigh 240 pounds. So I'm going to put my foot here and try it. I don't know if it'll hold. Feels like it's leaning a little bit, but I got all 240 pounds of weight on this side table here. So it feels like it's flexing a little bit, but it's not. It's definitely sturdy and holding me up. So it's good. Let's examine the side table now that I've stood on it and see if it damaged the Kong kicker at all. I don't think it did. I think the flex just came from that sidewall flexing, because that's really where the weight's just dispersed to. So let's check it out. Then we'll take it off and take a look at it. So obviously the cutting board's not damaged. Get over here and look at this, the actual kicker itself. So I don't know if you've seen how these have installed, but they go in pretty nice. It doesn't look like the metal's been on it. It still looks flat. Yeah, so I think it was just that flexing there, this pushing in and just flexing against the cooler there. There might be a little wiggle room here too. You can see the underside of the handle, because that's what happens. This kicker comes in and fits into that space on that handle there, and then the cutting board rests here, and that slot right there fits underneath here. So there is a little bit of built-in flex, but it sits pretty flat. I was using it camping last weekend, and I didn't have any issues with food falling off or anything like that. It sat pretty flat. So once again, that kicker sits right in that slot right here. So that's what happens there. And as far as installing the kicker, it folds down flat against the cooler pretty much. You see it sticks out a little bit. This what's nice is it also quiets the handles down on the side a little bit. So that's nice. And then I'll show you how it installs. So you do have to lift the lid, which is nice. It's not going to fall out if you're traveling with it and you have it down in the down position. The lid has to be open for it to come out. So I'll go ahead and open the lid and just show you. It's pretty simple installation. You just pull the kicker out and drop it in the hole. Lift it up, put it under the handle, grab your divider or your cutting tray if that's what you have. I'm just using the divider here, and then you can shut the lid and open the lid without it interfering with your side table. But as I mentioned before, you cannot remove the kicker without lifting the lid up. So I'm going to give the kicker a thumbs up, an A+. It's very sturdy, as you've seen, 240 pounds. It's also easy to install. It looks good. It's got this really nice Kong engraved or impressed or indented in it. Anyway, it looks nice. Made out of stainless steel. I think it'll last as long as the cooler does.